Welcome into the sanctuary of the City of Refuge Christian Church of Northwest Indiana. The Bible says in John 8:32 that you should know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. So get your Bible and follow along as Pastor Pertle brings forth the words of life.
Father, you said in your word that if we ask anything in your Son's name, that you would grant it. And Father, we come in the precious name of Jesus Christ today to ask you to let your Holy Spirit rain down on us, fall down on us, capture us, condition us, knowledge us. Let it reign, rule over us today. Give us knowledge and wisdom and understanding that we might understand this word that's coming from you. And we all say amen. Giving honor to God, to Pastor in his absence. Keep my wife up in her prayers as we go through another back surgery. Y'all look good. Just want to let y'all know, y'all look good. There's some things that I want to talk to y'all about. Last time Pastor Taylor was here, man, he said some things that really just been really sticking with me about that love thing. And then Ari spoke on it a little bit too. And I just want to recap on that just a little bit. And as they bringing up 1 John 3, starting at 18 in the New Living, you may have been raised in a home where love was not expressed. I was. Hey, Abe told me, you got clothes on your back, you got shoes on your feet, and you're not hungry. That was considered love. So I didn't really get it like that. I didn't know how important love was. Real love. Come on now, let's be real. Come on, you got man. Love is a very loose word now. I mean, people say it and don't even mean it. They ain't even feeling it. Your love, my love, one love. It's all over the place. But it ain't real. Love is an action word. And I don't be pushing me, y'all, because I'm going to try to get through this without cutting up. But it's all right with y'all if I be me, right? Oh, we better pray again. We better pray again. So look at here. Starting at 18, it says, "Dear children, let's not merely say that we love each other. Let us show the truth by our actions." We need to show some stuff. Give me the next verse. Our actions will show that we belong to the truth. That's another word that's very far and few in between. Can I stop here and say something? You got crackheads saying be blessed. Heroin dealers are see everybody running around be blessed. But where they at today? Even they got enough sense to say I'm blessed. That gets me. Everybody hollering be blessed. But where's the love? So let me finish this thing. I'm gonna try my best to get through this. Okay, no, I'm gonna get on through this because you know what? I'm gonna get on through this because you know what? Let me tell y'all something. I can go out there and work all day. I mean, all day long. I come to church 11 o'clock, my stomach growling. You know what I'm saying? By 12 o'clock, I'm like, is you gonna get through? I'm a Christian now. And I'm supposed to be on the word. And I'm like, my attention span at 12 o'clock, I'm getting weak, Pastor. Ah, let's get real. Let's be real. Can I get real? See, now we're talking my language. Now we're talking my language. So we will be confident when we stand before God. See, that's the most important thing. If I asked you a question today, do you know 110 that you're going to heaven? Oh, wow. See, trying don't get you over the threshold. You feel me? See what I'm saying? Because, see, we got some stuff he going to show us at the end. He be like, ooh. You know what I'm saying? So, if I stood up here and said, who loved you, everybody's hand will go up. Don't put your hands up. Everybody's hand will go up. I love Jesus. But where's the action? Give me the next one. Even if we feel guilty, God is greater than our feelings. And he knows everything. Give me the next one. I'm not going to dwell right there. Dear friends, if we don't feel guilty, we can come to God with bold confidence. And we will receive from him whatever we ask because we obey. Y'all got that? Obey, right? Obey. You ain't even got to tell a dog when he know he's doing wrong. Especially a child. You know when you wrong. Nobody got to tell you when you wrong. That's just automatic. Obey him and do the things that please him. What pleases him? Keeping his commandments. And we ain't just talking about them 10. Because sometimes I be wanting to stop right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. See, I'll say stuff you won't. Straight up. I'll say it you won't. So give me the next one, D. And this is his commandment. We must be, I want this word to speak to you today. I want to try to stay out of this. And this is his commandment. We must believe in the name of his son. Got to have faith in it too. You believe you can get up and walk out of here, don't you? That's the kind of belief we got to have. You believe, well, I don't know. Some of us might believe them lights be on when we get there, but that's a possibility. Jesus Christ and the love one another. There go that love again. Just as he commanded us. See, that's what's so awesome about this church. You got people coming in, they feel the love. And that's what grabs, because see, you don't get that everywhere you go no more. Man, you got people on the job. What you want? Bring it on up here. I thought you getting paid, ain't you? That's your job. And you want me to work it for you. What's up with that? I see, look, man, I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to me. Because I got to work on this love thing. You know what I'm saying? Serious, straight up. Real talk, I'm talking being real. I got to work on this love thing. Give me the last one. Those who obey God's commandments remain fellowship with him. That's how you commune with him. And he with them. And we know he lives in us because the spirit he gave us lives in us. But you know that spirit can get like a low light. It's there, but it ain't shining. Perhaps you were hurt by someone that you love. Come on now, we all been there. We all been there. This is really something teens need to understand. You know what I'm saying? That's why Pastor be saying, guard your heart. See what I'm saying? Because it's so easy to fall and get so hurt. Now you don't want to love. Now you don't know how to love. See, me and my grandbaby, I don't play with that. To me and her, I talk. Now, I ain't got time for you. Look at her. I tell you, don't be blowing in front of my house. Don't come up here with your pants sagging. Or she ain't here. She ain't here. She ain't here. Now, I advise you to move before I move. Because I'm going to get love. Yeah, I'm going to get love. Because love don't live here with you. Straight up. Let's go to Hosea 3:1 in the New Living. Let's see what God got to say. Then the Lord said, we know about Hosea. Everybody didn't say okay. But we know about Hosea. Hosea told him to do something that none of y'all would have done. Straight up. Straight up. Listen what he told. Then the Lord said to me, told Hosea, go and love your wife again. Did you see that again? Again. Even though she commits adultery with another lover. Oh, girl done left home. She gone. She couldn't handle it no more. She wasn't getting what she wanted. And her wants was huge. This will illustrate that the Lord still loves Israel. That's you. He still loves you. As much as you've been dodging and dipping and slipping and tripping, he still, look. We can't get no better love than him. I can't love you better than him. You can't love yourself better than him. Straight up. Straight up. Man, some of y'all, I wouldn't have woke you up this morning. You told me to be real. That's personal pronoun. I wouldn't have woke you up this morning. I'd have still been dwelling on you. I'd have still been thinking about it. Yeah. Look what he said. Even though she commits adultery with another lover, this will illustrate that the Lord still loves us. Even though the people have turned to other gods and love and worship them. You done turned your back on something. We wouldn't be here. We all here trying to get it right. We human. We all trying to get it right. Straight up. So check this out. I'm going to go to number 2. But number 2 is obedience, which falls up under love, actually. Because if you really true love, I ain't got to tell you come home. That was a good one right there. That was a good one right there. I ain't got to tell you to come home. You claim you love me. You know what I'm saying? We are free to ignore his word. We free to do that. And sometimes we I ain't hear that. We quick. I didn't hear that. Yeah, Pastor be up here just throwing down. That wasn't in my category. Yeah. But we do so at our own risk. I want to read y'all something. And I don't know who was buying. I ain't going to go through all that. I don't care. When you become a Christian, God gave you spiritual sight and hearing so you could begin experiencing his presence and activity all around you. The Holy Spirit helps you to develop these spiritual senses as you walk with him. Spiritual sensitivity to God is a gift that must be accepted and excused. I think that's excused. Scripture indicates that those who are spiritually dead cannot see or understand spiritual things. Without spiritual eyes, you cannot be right in the midst of the mighty act of God and not recognize it. There is a radical difference between seeing your surroundings from a human perspective and seeing life through spiritual eyes. Non-Christians will see the world events around them and become confused. You will look at the same events, recognize the activities of God, and adjust your life to him. When you meet a person who is seeking God, you will recognize the convicting work of the Holy Spirit and adjusting your life to God. Someone who's spiritually participating will encounter that same person and not grasp the eternal significance of what is happening in the person's life. Others will hear the new prophecies and trends in socialness and not know how to discern the truth. You will hear God's voice over the dim of the world's voice, and you will keep bearing in the midst of confusion of circumstances. You know, God's law will save you from death, bad times, if you obey. Let's keep it real. You can't expect to get some if you ain't giving up nothing. Hey, that goes in the world. That go in the, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you ain't been on your knees in a month. Now you done slipped and fell and broke your leg. Now you want to pray. I sure hope you weren't praying to me. La, 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 la. Straight up. Straight up. No action. No game. Mm. Give me John. I'm gonna try to stick with this thing. Don't let me get loose. 14 and start at verse 21. In the Amplified, thank you. The person who has my commandments and keeps them is the one who, you see that, really loves me. That obedience, get back, that love again, will be loved by my Father. You love me, I love you. And I will love him and reveal myself to him. I will make myself real to him. We all want it real, don't you? Let me walk in here and give you a fake donut. And you bite on it, it's like a dog chew. Just make a little noise. And I can hear your stomach growling. You want that donut bad too. Give me the next verse. 20. Judas, not the help me out there. Okay. asked him, Lord, what has happened that you are going to reveal yourself to us and not to the world? Give me the next one. Jesus answered, if anyone really, here you go with that really again, loves me, he will keep my word, teachings, and my Father will love him, and we will come to him and make our dwelling place with him. Give me the last one, please. One who does not, man, he weighing that really out, ain't he? Really love me does not keep my word. And the word teaching which you hear is not mine. Got to be patient. A lot of that stuff ain't his. But if you ain't in the word, you don't know the word, so how you know? But is the Father who sent me. Give me John 8:31 in the Amplified. So Jesus was saying to the Jews, we in that crowd, who had believed him, they go believe again. If you abide in my word, he stopped continuing. He said continually this time. He didn't go really. He said continually obeying my teaching and living in according with them, then you will truly be my disciple. You can't be my road dog if you ain't rolling with me. You can't be my ride or die if you're riding on the other side. Come on now, let's be real. How we gonna do what we need to do if you pulling this way and I'm pulling that way? That's why we can't get nowhere. That's why we ain't going nowhere. Straight up. I run into guys and I'm like, really? You still in that spot? What have you been doing all these years? Straight up. If you're not maturing, if you're not developing, if things are not prospering in your life, ding dong. Give me Colossians number 1, starting at 21. Give me 21, dude. You yourself are a case study of what he does. At one time, you all had your backs turned to God. All of us. It's not one of us in here. Thinking rebellious thoughts, and you're still doing that, of him. Giving him trouble, you're still doing that. Every chance you got. Let's go with the next one. But now, by giving himself completely at the cross, actually dying for you, Christ brought you over to God's side and put your lives together, whole, holy, and in his presence. He did that. Look, check this out. You said I can be real. He gives you the opportunity every time. We will sit there and hold that seat until it's over. Knowing, look, check this out. We got to get this pride thing, leave it in the car. We ain't going to get nowhere if we continually hold it on to the same thing we come to church to get rid of. You ain't got to tell, look. You know you messing up. He know you messing up. So when you going to get it right? If you just come in here like that, you spinning your wheels. It is not doing you no good. Now, I didn't have that in my notes. Give me 23. You don't walk away from a gift like that. You see that? He hollered at it. He hollered like that. my family say me and the boys get together. We be working and talking and laughing and joking. I heard you all the way in the house. That's how God hollered at you. You stay grounded and steady in that bond of trust. Constantly turn into the message. Carefully, not to be distracted or diverted. There is no other message, just this one. Every creature under the heaven gets the same message. I, Paul, am the message of this message. I got one more, right? I think I got one more. Was that it? That's it. So now, let's get to disobedience. Oh boy. Give me 1 Timothy 5 and verse 7 in the New Living. We all give these instructions. Do I need to say that again? Did y'all get that? Instructions are what? I want to thank you, my brother. Give these instructions to the church. He didn't say to the pool hall. He didn't say to the liquor store corner. He said to the church. That's us. That's us. So that no one will be open to criticism. You know, we always criticize something. Give me the next one. No, that was it. Disobedience. Give me Hosea 4 in the New Living, starting in verse 1. It go Hosea again, dealing with you. Hear the word of the Lord, O people of Israel. The Lord has brought charges against you. If you're paying attention to the news, saying there is no faithfulness. No kindness. No knowledge of God in your land. That really sounds like where we at right now. Give me the next one. You make vows and break them. Now, we all been there. Don't put your hand up because I'm going to put it up for you. Yeah, we make vows and break them. You kill, you steal, and you commit adultery. There is violence everywhere. Everywhere you look. One murder after another. Now I know y'all can deal with that. Y'all can deal with that. It ain't just in one place. Give me the next one. That is why your land is in. That's why you're having problems. That's why we got problems. That's why we're seeing problems. That's why we're dealing with problems. And everyone is wasting away. Even the wild animals and the birds in the sky and the fish of the sea are disappearing. When the last time you seen some stars? Straight up, tonight, check it out. Let me know, because I've been looking for them. When I was a little boy, I was like, man, look at them, look at that one. Man, look at that. Oh, I'm telling my age now. Because we sure don't see them no more. Maybe it's from the smoke and the smog. I don't think so. We losing. Give me this number 4. Don't point your finger at someone. Put your hand in your pocket. Else, and try to pass the blame. Man, that falls on all of us. That falls on all of us. My complaint, you priests, is with you. Man. Whew. I thought he was just talking to me. He talking to you too. Gee whiz. He said he got a problem with me. Let me take. Can I give it to you the way he gave it to me? I got a problem with you, brother. Running around here purping, talking out the side of your neck, talking about you love me. You gonna keep my commandments. Was that just why you was at church? That one hit home. That one hit home. Somebody, but I'm in the bucket with somebody. Oh boy, we better move on. Give me Titus 3:3 in the New Living. Once we too were foolish and disobedient. We were misled and became slaves to many lusts and pleasures. Some of us are still there now. Our lives were full of evil and envy, and we hated each other. That hate thing is deep. I'm going to try to get y'all on out of here since Pastor ain't here. I ain't going to ask for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and 2 minutes. I ain't going to do that. Give me Colossians 1, starting at verse 21. We're going to take a break while you go. I just messing with y'all. This concludes you who were once far away from God. You're getting closer. Let me just give y'all, let me, I've been kicking you. Let me kind of rub you a little bit. You're getting closer. You're here. That's a good thing. You're getting close. Hey, look, pat yourself on the back if I don't. I'm too busy trying to get to my own back. I can't even reach it no more. You know what I'm saying? This concludes who you were once far away from God. You were his enemy. Thank God we're no more. Separated from him by your evil thoughts and actions. Give me the next one. No, that's, yeah. Yet now he has reconciled you to himself through the death of Christ in his physical body. As a result, he has brought you into his presence, and you are holy and blameless, and you stand before him without a single fault. And we still get a chance. Man, it's never too late. It's never too late. Just, hey, like Donnie McCurdy, get back up. Just get back up. That's the most important thing is, I'm sorry. I apologize. Give me John 8 in the New Living and 31. Jesus said to the people who believed in him, that's you. You said you believe, right? You are truly my disciple. If you remain faithful, there you go, that faithful again. Why y'all women always want to bring that up? If you remain faithful to my teaching, you still want to. Give me 1 Timothy 5:7 in the New Living. Give these instructions. There you go again. This ain't me. He just gave it to me to give to you. Give these instructions to the church. Here we go again. So that no one will be open to criticism. Now, I'm going to give y'all the title of this message. Check your ego at the door. Straight up. Check your ego at the door. Don't come up in here with that. It ain't going to get you nowhere. That's why you leave with the same thing you came with. Check your ego at the door. Hang it up. Now, some of you going to pick it back up when you leave, but hang it up when you get in here. Straight up. Now I know y'all shocked I didn't have no song. Let me tell y'all a little background of that. So, when I was dating my wife, I couldn't believe she was getting in the car. I was all nervous, acting like Moses. I was stuttering. And, I couldn't hardly get my words together. So I came up with this move. I talk through music. So when she get in, bam, I throw the Commodores in. Oh, girl! Straight up. And I just sit there and look at her. We get on down the road, I put a little Barry White on. Show you right. Yeah. So that's how I got that. I'm a music fanatic. And so a lot of times my tongue get all twisted and carrying on, and what I thought I had to say, I done forgot it. And then when I got in trouble, I kept Lenny in that pocket. I listened to my music until I got tired. I just said, I kept Lenny in the pocket now because Lenny got played a lot. Why you playing? Yeah, why you playing? But check this out. Serious business. Back to serious business. I got a little something I want y'all to
As
listen
we
to.
tithe and give offerings, we are believing God for jobs and better jobs, raises and bonuses, benefits, sales and commissions, favorable settlements, estates and inheritances, interest and income, rebates and returns, checks in the mail, gifts and good surprises, finding money, bills paid off, bills decreased, blessing and increase. Thank you, Lord, for meeting all of my financial needs, that I may have more than enough to give to the kingdom of God and promote the gospel of Jesus Christ. In Jesus' name, amen. Just like some of you have testimonies, I got a piece of mail, I think it came this last week, that says you have